Danny DeVito has spent decades making millions of people laugh, but behind the humor and unforgettable movie roles is a life filled with pain, rejection, and struggles most fans never knew about.
You want to be comfortable and you want to have friends and you want to be like early days, being like short, being 5 feet tall.
At 81 years old, the legendary actor is still working, still creating, and still fighting battles that began long before Hollywood ever knew his name. Born in New Jersey in 1944, Danny entered the world under difficult circumstances. His mother later admitted she never planned to have another child and did not want him at first. Those words stayed with him for years. At home, things were even harder. His father struggled with alcohol, and when he drank, the house became a place of fear and chaos. Police were reportedly called to their home many times while Danny was still a child. Instead of feeling safe, he learned to survive by staying quiet, hiding, and watching for signs of trouble. But Danny refused to let his childhood destroy him. He focused on escaping the dangerous environment around him. Drugs and violence were taking over his neighborhood, and many kids he grew up with never made it into adulthood. He studied hard, saved money from small jobs, and eventually got into prep school, a decision that may have saved his life. At the same time, Danny was secretly dealing with a painful medical condition called Fairbank disease, a rare disorder that affects bone growth and causes chronic pain. His height, just 4 feet 10 inches, made Hollywood see him as different, but the real struggle was the physical pain he lived with every day. While filming movies and television shows, he often pushed through severe discomfort without complaining. Even during major productions, he sometimes collapsed off camera but kept going to avoid being seen as weak. Before acting changed his life, Danny actually trained as a hairstylist. He worked in his sister's salon and became so skilled that clients booked appointments months ahead. But one random conversation with a theater producer changed everything. He auditioned for acting school almost by accident, earned a scholarship, and soon moved to New York, where he shared a tiny apartment with a young Michael Douglas. The road to success was brutal. Danny faced hundreds of rejections because casting directors thought he looked too unusual. At one point, he lived in his car, showered at the YMCA, and worked strange jobs just to survive. Hollywood executives even pressured him to get surgery to change his appearance. Some wanted him to undergo painful procedures to look taller or more normal. Danny refused every offer. He chose to stay himself, even if it meant losing opportunities. That decision eventually became his greatest strength. His breakthrough role in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest finally got Hollywood's attention, but it was Taxi that made him a star. As Louis De Palma, Danny created one of television's most unforgettable characters. Audiences loved his fearless energy, and he quickly became one of the most recognizable faces in America. Over the years, he proved he was far more than a comedian. He starred in hit movies like Twins, Batman Returns, Ruthless People, and Matilda, while also building a successful production company behind the scenes. His company helped bring legendary films like Pulp Fiction to life, changing independent cinema forever. Yet, even with fame and success, the pain never disappeared. His medical condition continued to worsen as he got older. Reports say he spent hours every morning doing therapy just to keep working. During It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, he often performed through intense pain to entertain audiences. His personal life also faced heartbreak. After more than 30 years of marriage, Danny and Rhea Perlman separated, though they never officially divorced. Even after splitting, they stayed close, speaking regularly and supporting each other like family. Now at 81, Danny DeVito remains one of Hollywood's most respected and admired stars. He continues acting, producing, and using his platform to support hospitals and children suffering from bone disorders like his own. His story is not just about fame. It is about survival, resilience, and refusing to change who you are for anyone. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon for more powerful Hollywood stories you will not hear anywhere else.